Hey everybody, welcome back to another Judgment commentary of Jujutsu Kaisen, but today, I'm going to be checking out episode 10. But last time, we were introduced to a new antagonist by the name of Mahito, a very human-like cursed spirit born from the hatred and malice of humanity itself, and that guy seems pretty nuts. I mean, from what we saw, he has the ability to just pump cursed energy into people and transform them into cursed spirits themselves, or they'll just die from shock and end up with really malformed heads. So he's a pretty major threat at the moment, which is why we've got Nanami, this other guy who we met, and he is pretty cool. I like the vibes we got from this guy. Sure, he's a bit of a pessimist, and he's kind of disinterested in the whole Jujutsu sorcerer thing for the most part, as I recall. He left being a sorcerer for a while and just became a salary type dude for a little bit, but then he's like, meh, I'm gonna go back and do it a little bit, why not? The salary thing was getting boring, but what's cool about that guy is his power, because he's pretty broken too, as he possesses the ability to just create weak points on his opponents. He can forcibly create a weak point on them, just effectively bypassing any durability at that point, so he can take on opponents much more powerful than him. So he's pretty nuts as well, to the point where he can even cut through someone with a blade that's wrapped in like a cloth or something. It doesn't even have to be sharp. He could probably cut through them with a freaking karate chop if he really wanted to, maybe, if it stretches to that extent. And one last thing, we also saw them showcasing the idea that if the sorcerer, the Jujutsu sorcerer, is to reveal their abilities and what they can do, it will actually strengthen them. It'll act as a condition to empower their abilities, you know, Hunter x Hunter style, you know, where if you put a condition on your ability, it just makes it even stronger. It's got that same thing to it. And honestly, I'm a fan of that kind of system, you know, where if you put a restriction on something, it can enhance its strength. That's a good way to have a power system. It can be as overpowered as you want, but if you've got a drawback, it makes it awesome. But now, I've made you guys wait long enough for this. It's been a couple weeks since I saw more Jujutsu Kaisen. Sorry for it taking so long, but y'all know what went down, so in any case, let us just begin. Yeah, cool stuff, man. Classic villain monologue from Mahito today. You know, talking about, you know, that things don't matter, that life holds no inherent value or meaning, therefore, let's just do whatever we want, and that's a very twisted ideology that you would expect from a cursed spirit. Unfortunately, there are those who are human who have held that ideal, and some very bad things have come of that. A rare perspective from one who believes in the soul. He believes that the humans and other things possess souls, but that the soul is no different from the body, and that he believes that the body holds no meaning and that life is senseless. So just do whatever, live however you want. You don't need consistency, just go ham, but that's not a valuable way to live. Consistency is important to a healthy mind and lifestyle. Otherwise you just, you know, go nuts. And it is an interesting thing that they're bringing up that the soul and the body are connected, and that's why he doesn't necessarily mess with the body, he changes the soul. And the soul and the body forms around the soul, apparently, at least from what he believes, and it would seem as though that's definitely the case here, because that's what he says he does. He messes with the soul, just transfigures it, and then the body will then morph in turn. They are directly linked, which I wouldn't have taken that from what he was saying, that, oh, the soul comes first, and then the body. Therefore, messing with the soul changes the body after the fact? Yikes. So it isn't even just that he has the power to turn people into cursed spirit monsters, it's just that he chooses to change them in that way. He could theoretically change them into anything if he wanted to, because he can mess with his own soul, and he gave himself those frickin' horse legs. So if he wanted to, he could turn people into anything. But he chooses the cursed monsters because he's evil, and that's just a horrible fate, to be turned into a big, gigantic, gross monster thing. Man, he could use that power for good if he wanted to. He could probably cure cancer with that. Just go up to someone's soul, mess with it, and boom, no more cancer. You're cured. He could grow people's limbs back. He could do all kinds of crazy things. It's a shame a freaking human being doesn't have that power, and then it got left with a cursed spirit born of evil. Wow, that sucks. So now, Nanami's gonna go all out, right? He's in overtime, it's past 6, he wanted to be done by then, but since he's not, he's gonna be in overtime, and since he doesn't like overtime, he doesn't wanna overwork himself, he's gonna give it his all. He's wrapping the tie around his fist, which apparently, I'm assuming just wrapping it around it like that might be a condition to increase his strength a bit. Probably, but it'll be really cool to see that in effect. And Yoshino, he was about to do something bad to that teacher because of what he said earlier about being his, like that he would, help him out or something. I don't know exactly what he meant, but did he give him some kind of curse powers to use? Because he was definitely about to do something. What he would have done to the guy, I don't know, but yeah, that poor fat guy just lacks a lot of awareness, definitely. I don't know if he's just really stupid and he genuinely believed that those guys were his friends. Maybe he did. I think he's just kind of really dumb and just he can't perceive things around him all that well. I'm getting into other topics here, so for now, gonna be it. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the video. That'd be fantastic. Subscribe to be updated on more. Check out the Patreon link in the description if you want to catch these Jujutsu Kaisen reactions a full week in advance before they go up on YouTube. You'll also get the full thing all in one video rather than being split between just the reaction and the link and then the discussion parts on YouTube. Probably makes it a little more convenient that way for you guys, if you're interested. But still, cool episode. Got some insights into Mahito's perspective on life and existence and humanity overall. We'll see how their fight goes next time, and I hope to catch you guys then. But until then, I will see you guys later!